Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. This time we're from the group of four, and we will discuss or explain about the place of articulation. For the first is the definition of place of articulation. So, uh, place of articulation is one of the branch of phonetics. Phonetics is the study of sound as sound, which is the study of how we use speech organs when producing language sound. While the place of articulation is the point of contact where an obstruction occurs in the vocal tract between an articulatory gesture and active articulator. Uh, so uh, I will explain about the process, how we get our pronunciation of consonant. Okay, the process is for the first air. Air builds up in the lungs, and the second is air then we move towards the trachea, larynx, and then pharynx. And the third is the diaphragm and chest muscles control airflow. The fourth is the vocal cords in the larynx start a vibration cycle which builds up air pressure and generates acoustic waves. And the fifth, the gap between the vocal cords is called the glottis and can be either closed. So there are no air pass through, partly open. And then the wait the sixth is the airflow can go either through the oral cavity or the nasal cavity, depending on the sound. And the last is the air is modified by the articulators. They are
Okay, the second is labiodental. Labiodental consonants are made with the lower and upper lips. So these consonants are pronounced using the lower lips and also using the upper lips. This consonant also can be called lip-tooth consonant. In this consonant, there are two labiodental sounds, that V and F. For the example, like fat, food, flower, fast, fast, like that. And number three is interdental. Interdental are made with the lip of the tongue between front teeth. So this consonant can be articulated with the tip of the tongue touching the upper teeth. This for this interdental sound, the th. Uh, th in the English word like then, that, thing, those, this, that. And number four is alveolar. Just behind your upper front teeth, there is a small ridge called the alveolar ridge. So this consonant can be articulated with the tip of the tongue touching the back of the upper teeth or palate. For there are in this consonant there are 7 alveolar sounds, that T, D, N, L, R, S, and Z. For the example, T, dash, nose, las, rat, sin, and zoo.
Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I will explain this in the next chapter of the material place of articulation. Number 5, palatal. If you let your finger slide backwards along the roof of your mouth, you will notice the anterior is firm while the posterior is soft. Sound made near the hard part of the roof of the mouth are sides to palatal. English made 5 sounds: the palatal area, lace, measure, charge, and yes. Palatal in phonetic consonant sounds produced by raising the blade or front of the tongue toward or against the hard palate just behind the alveolar ridge or the gums. The German and in each and the French gn are pronounced and y in agnew are palatal consonants. English has no purely palatal consonants, except from the y sounds or semivowel in u or the s or the s and in the shape, and the sound referenced as y in azure are usually classified as palatal alveolar sounds. The next filler. The soft part of the roof on the mouth behind the hard palate of called volume sounds much near the phlegm are called filler. There are the 3 filler sounds in English: kill, gill, and sings, or English phonetics, are consonants articulate with the back part of the tongue or the dorsums against the soft palate, the back part of the roof of the mouth. The next is glottal or pharyngeal. The space between the vocal cords is the glottis. English has 2 sounds made at the glottis. The first is easy to hear, as in Hague and his story. The second is called a glottal stop in written phonetic as a question mark words or periods. The sounds come before every vowel sounds in u or ah. This article is about the sounds in spoken language. For the latter, the glottal stop or letter; for consonant followed by superscripts. See glottalization. Thank you for the attentions. And in my group, I will say Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.